Yo, this BoneCrusher, and you're watching the Art is King podcast. Cast.
Tell us about yourself, Imani.
Hello, my name is Imani. I'm an illustrator. I'm on Instagram as Lamani JC, Lmani JC. I like to draw children of color, mainly within an age range where they are usually ostracized by society and seen as threats. So that's why I tend to draw them when they're like 6 and up, 6 to about 16. It's because those seem to be the ages where people, even though these children are children, they still see them as just threats. Like I said already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell us where you're from.
I'm from Cali, San Jose. Woo-hoo.
What are you doing way out here in Atlanta?
I came here for college. I stayed because California is really pricey. And I felt like the demographic I'm trying to reach is more than likely going to be here than San Jose, which is not where that demographic is.
Did you visit Atlanta before you moved over here?
I visited with my grandmother and my family. They wanted to just visit. We came to the underground, in fact. It was really popping back then. And it was like it was like 2 days before the tornado hit. So we had like vacated at like some place outside of Atlanta. And then they were like, oh yeah, by the way, there was a tornado here. And like there was all this destruction downtown. We were like, wow, we were just there.
Really?
So I don't know what year that was. That's when we were here. But I liked it. I liked the environment, and you know, I just like seeing the diversity. Something that I feel like was missing where I was.
So growing up in San Jose, what's that like? Because you got Oakland on this side, you got San Francisco.
Everyone assumed I was from Oakland, so that's one thing. San Jose, like the way you said it, it's expected. You meet a lot of Spanish speakers. So Spanish was something that I had to learn how to understand at a very young age. I don't speak it, but I think I can understand a little bit, a little. Like when I was little, I was like pretty good at it. I was called mija all the time, and now I'm like, what? But my mom did try to take me to places where I would see more people that looked like myself. So she took me to Oakland. I took a lot of dance classes. Art classes, not so much, but it was more about like dancing and drum classes and stuff like that. But yeah, it was interesting. It definitely got gentrified though.
When did you discover that you like to draw? What's the earliest age that you can remember?
I guess 5, but I didn't take it seriously until college actually.
So when you were 5, you were playing around, you were doodle?
I thought I would be more into technology. That's something my mom really pushed on me when I was little, just because we were in Silicon Valley. So she was like, why don't you play with this laptop? Why don't you do this? Why don't you do that? So I just like really loved technology. That was just my thing. But then I started watching more TV programs that were 3D animated. And I was like, that's techie, and that still is combined with like art. So then I was like, well, what can I do, even though I don't know about 3D animation, to still like be involved with technology and art without literally animating? And that's when I got into graphic art or digital art.
Did you, and during that time in high school, did you decide to go to a college for tech or for art and tech?
I was homeschooled most of my life.
That's real cool.
I was homeschooled since 2nd grade. I went to regular school in middle school, and then I was homeschooled after that again. So at that point, my mom was like, "You're going to Spelman."
I said, "Okay."
That was it. It's Spelman or nothing. So when I went to Spelman, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I just knew that I did what my mom said I was going to do, but now I was trying to find myself. So I went from theater to computer science to art, back to computer science to art.
So you do you have brothers and sisters?
Only child.
No, an only child.
Yes. I'm so lonely.
You're a very friendly person. Is that why?
Maybe.
You like talking to people. You want to engage.
Yeah. Yes. When they have good spirits, I try to read spirits. I feel like I'm really good at that. So when I connect with them, I just naturally open up.
And so when you came to Atlanta, you went to Spelman.
Yes.
Did you go for a degree and did you graduate or?
Yes, I went for my degree. I graduated with a degree in art. It was studio art at that time, but now they say art. It's spelling for you. Anyway. But yeah, I graduated. I did not walk. So that.
You just got your paper and you said, I'm out.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's that story.
How long has it been since you've been out of school?
I graduated December 2017. So it's been like a year.
Oh, not that long?
Yeah, no, not that long. It's taught me a lot, though. This experience, like these 7 months, 6, 8 months, whatever. I don't know math. But yeah, it's taught me a lot.
Have you been pushing your art kind of full time or?
I didn't. Oh my gosh! I need to tell your wife this too. Okay.
All right.
So I got hired as a full-time graphic designer for this organization. I don't want to say the name yet because like we're gonna be working together, and then I'll give the name. But it's like a legit group, and they want me to make the posters for like their organization. So I'm like, it's getting there. Like I'm actually doing something. I'm happy.
Good.
But yeah, I'm really trying. And I submitted my artwork to like, you sent me that mural stuff. I can't enter because I've only worked on one mural. So, but I did submit it to the other like proposals they needed, like the utility box and the bike rack. So.
Right. So is this job with this organization going to be full time, or are you going to have to be in the office, or can you still do your art?
Oh yeah, I'm still gonna do my art. My goal is to do everything I do. I want it to be artistic. So that job is artistic. I also been taking commissions, so that would also help me pay rent. That's my main goal. And then I'm working on personal projects. So in a second, it's just art.
I saw that you like cleaned up your whole Instagram and started reposting little by little. What's going on?
I deleted my Instagram. I didn't close it. I deleted it. So I like all my followers, all the people I followed just gone. So it was good that some people remembered who I was. Other people were like, I ain't following her back. And I was just like, okay, let's go. But yeah, I deleted it because I wanted to take myself away from social media. I felt like even knowing that I could possibly just reopen it and get everything back was too much for me. And I feel like I told everyone this. I felt like the friends I had on social media weren't true friends.
Right.
And maybe that's just me because I'm lonely, okay? But I feel like when someone follows me and they're like, your artwork's really nice, and they're nice to me, I'm like, friend! Like, I just think they're my friends, and they're not. They're not. Like, you'll talk about your art shows, and they'll be like, oh, I wish I could be there. And it's like, okay, cool. But then they never show. Or there's people who just like your picture, and they never say anything else. And I'm like, these aren't real friends. Like, and then I remember meeting this one like really cool animator, and he was just like, well, post your picture and then I'll follow you back. And I was like, I want to network in a way where it's not just about social media. I don't want to have to post it. That's why like I didn't post what I was doing here. I want it to just come about. Like I don't post my everyday life. I want to post. And I want to post. Well, I want to post it now.
You want to post it now? Now that it's finished.
Now it's finished. I'm gonna be like, I helped
and your
with
name
this.
is up there.
No, I'm not gonna post that part. I'm gonna post like the I like her a lot, so I'm gonna post her. And I'm gonna post her. Then I'll post the guys I do. But like my thing is, I don't post my whereabouts anymore because I remember doing that a lot. I was like, look at this artwork I found. Like, I don't want to be that involved in it because when I start posting more of myself, I get hurt.
Right.
Because I'm putting myself out there instead of just my art.
And I think that's the part that, with your career and with your goals, which we have to discuss at one time, we're going to have this whole breakdown.
Yes.
You and I. Once you figure out what the goals and your vision is for your career, then that's how you use social media to reach and to help you reach those goals. Not social media just because, you know. And I think that's okay that you're going through that process where you're figuring out what you want and what you don't want. But because a lot of artists don't do that, they don't sit there to think about it, and they just go through the cycle of on and off, and it doesn't help their branding, doesn't help their career, and that we have to focus and figure out how to best fit that for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, I've learned that. I'm branding myself differently. I have a sticker, in fact.
Oh yeah, let's see what you got.
Okay, so
We're in downtown Atlanta at Post Office, and we're doing a quick test. I'm going to come back and re-upload this video to YouTube. Let me see. Uh-oh, you got a sticker right there. Let me fix this here. All right.
it's a
Oh, look at that. That's very nice.
Thank you. So my goal now is I'm trying to brand myself, and I keep talking about, like, I keep moving this phone. I better just like stop it.
Okay, that's the sound.
Okay. So now I'm thinking about monarch wings, butterfly wings, and what it represents. To me, they're like angels. But it's my way of not making it about angels or like heaven and hell and God and all this other stuff. I want it to mainly be just something you first think is just really cute, and then you realize, oh, there's a story behind it. So the reason I use monarch wings is that, you know, they represent resurrection, reincarnation pretty much, of a body. And we already know about all these, you know, these black and brown children dying at the hands of people of authority or just people in general, and no one, like, what justice are you getting, pretty much? And we're just expected to be like, okay, and move on. And it's showing how strong we are as a people, but also it's showing what is expected of us. And and I feel like it shows the strength, our spiritual strength. So I use those wings just to represent our strength. And, you know, even though we get murdered and all this other stuff, we're still rising, you know. And
we survived.
Right? And that's why I had that sticker, because it's like, yeah, we're strong and we're surviving. That's just my. Are you taking a picture?
Yes, I'm doing. You know, you're my test subject right now.
I like this. This is like really cool. I've never been like interviewed like this.
So tell me about your experience painting on a mural, and have you ever done that before?
No, but it was fun. I want to do it again. I liked the freedom you gave me, because I was very, like, as a digital artist, I feel like I am not loose-handed. I'm very like,
right.
So I'm like, oh, I made a mistake, gotta erase. And you're like, just do it. And I've heard that because, like, at Spelman we had a painting class, and my instructor was telling me the same thing, but it's different when it's on a wall. You know what I mean? So, you even admitted that I effed up on something else. Like, but then you fixed it. But, you know, you still gave me the freedom to mess up. You know, and I really respected that.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Great opportunity.
So, for now, your focus with your social media, which is Instagram only, no Facebook.
No Facebook. Like, I'm just now understanding Instagram and taking myself away from it. Facebook is gonna be a whole new.
We're gonna implement a plan once we have goals and visions. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So for right now, people can find you on Instagram. Check out your work. You like doing a lot of children's illustrations.
Yes. Little
for children's
babies.
books for kids to read and look at. And
yeah, my end goal, I guess I'll say end goal, but it's part of my long-term goal. One of my goals, yes, is to have my own short animated film. And I know that in order to do that, you have to draw designs, and I feel like those designs could be in my children's book. So, you know, those things kind of correlate. That is something I want to do before Within 3 years.
Okay.
I'll give myself that. Yeah,
That's a good goal.
3 years.
Let's talk about it, right? We're gonna have to
Okay.
set up a time to sit down and go over that.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much. We can find you on social media at
LMANIJC and my website imanijc.com. I don't know where to look. I don't know if you're just listening to me, but either way, that's where you can find me. Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you
Thanks,
sitting
man.
here with me.
This was fun.